So I know one way goes forward, one way goes sideways, and one way goes somewhere I actually have no idea because I never got around to checking. So I'm going to go to the place which I have no idea what's in. So basically, this lovely door, the upper way, as you can see it says return to the upper way. That's because we've already been up there. Now there is a door down here.
New challenge for me.
Down here, which goes to the sewers. I'm going to go see what's in the sewers, but of course, first, let's get our upgrades in. Now, as always, this is going to be mental and scary. Daring Breach. At this archetype rank, characters can enhance their archetype's heroic act and desperate measure ability. Okay, Daring Breach. Daring Breach also grants plus 10 movement points until the end of the turn. The warrior does not provoke attacks of opportunity this turn. To the end of combat, the warrior gains plus 4 MP for each kill and may use their MP after attacking or using abilities. That's quite nice. For 1 round, the warrior becomes the priority target for every enemy to hit by their melee attacks. Also, the warrior gains plus 20% parry and plus 2 deflection. This turn, melee attacks deal an additional... Excuse me. They gain an additional 2 sneezes. Make that 3. Sorry, I signed up to my microphone. I don't know why, because you guys are up there, but... Hey-ho. Melee attacks deal an additional warrior strength bonus divided by 2. I quite like until the end of combat, warrior gains plus 4 MP. That makes him pretty deadly. Then you still only get 1 attack. Gains 4 MP for each kill and may use their MP. I mean, what does the original Daring Breach do? Remind me. The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains plus agi bonus MP until the end of the turn. They do not lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn. Okay, so that's just for the turn. I think I might, in fact, get the plus 10 movement because we already get the may use the MP after attacks and or using abilities. But we won't get the added attacks on the other turns. So we're just going to do that for that. This guy is... I'm going to go for... becomes a priority target because he is building up to be our tank. Dismantling attack. What did you get on the first one? Looks 1 exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against the target. That attack always hits. Until the end of combat, the target of this attack suffers a minus 30 penalty to dodge and a minus 30... Okay, so good against those tanky targets. So the operative's next turn, the target cannot move until the end of combat. The target's MP are reduced. Target's MP are reduced by minus 3. Dismantling attacks also cripples the enemy, reducing their weapon skill and ballistic skill by minus 30. Also intimidates all enemies in a 5-star radius around the target, reducing dodge and armor by minus 15%. 5-star radius. I'm never really in a 5-star radius. Also provokes an attack of opportunity whenever it attacks. That's not bad. But I think I'm going to add an actual dismantling effect to a dismantling attack. Next. And okay, we get a bonus. You're never going to reach the heights of logic or tech use. So let's not even try. Awareness, maybe. Now, you're pretty good on the law. Imperium. Xenos. Pascal actually wins. And the law for the warp. Let's keep putting that up. Okay. And then just remind myself, gains ability to make a number of extra attacks using the weapon attack that normally costs the least AP. To the end of the soldier's turn, their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. The soldier immediately reloads their current weapon. Hey, Dashund, how you going? Until the end of the soldier's turn, their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. Right, so then this one. Till the end of the soldier's turn, they gain plus 4 MP, and their attacks do not spend MP. That's not bad. Until the end of combat, the soldier's rate of fire is increased by 30%. At the end of combat, all soldiers' attacks are 20% harder to dodge. At the end of combat, the soldier's range attacks gain plus 10 armor penetration. To the end of the soldier's turn, each of their Area attacks deals... Okay, no, it won't be area attacks. I'm going to go for the MP. Gets me a nice bit of movement going in there as well. And so we have the officer grants an ally an extra turn with full AP and MP. During the extra turn, there is no attack limit. Target finest hour gains additional bonuses. During their extra turn, the target deals more damage. Until the end of combat, the target gains the effect of voice of command. All negative effects are immediately removed from the target. Till the end of the officer's next turn, the target cannot die. Its wounds cannot be reduced below 1. By negative effects, I wonder if that includes fresh injuries and things like crippled arms. Interesting. I mean, that would be a nice little way to cheekily get you guys back in the fight. Target gains a lot of temporary wounds until the end of combat. The target of finest hour gains more bonuses. During the extra turn, all their non-attacking abilities cost -1 AP. Now, I'm usually using this to kill, but I mean, like, it's a really nice bonus for removing bad effects, but let's do extra damage. Yeah, let's do extra damage. And I don't even know what your special ability is. Oh, same thing, I think. Target deals plus 50% damage, and they... Oh, okay. Wait, so... Ah, okay, I'm around here, that's what... Oh, I'm somehow on the one character again. Okay, this guy also has dismantling attacks, which does the same thing. Now, he's likely to be more in the fight. Tempting to go for the 5-star radius one for him. Then we have... Logic is nice and high on 50. Tech use is very high on 82. We're going to push up his logic. Complete. Okay, done. And that is the obligatory leveling up doing. Okay, so we're going down into the sewers. Rabble shooter. Under hive rabble.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
These guys don't seem to be bad folks. The many residents of the tower levels merge into a single humming
This ocular
noise.
implant was a worthwhile investment.
What do we find? What did we oh.
The whispers told me how.
You feel a slight prickling sensation at the back of your head. The barrier... Something, 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 something... Dark side. Bear my life, I'm begging you. Okay, that's interesting.
Cass, tell me, what do you see when you look at me?
Usually a colorful pandemonium, but now your colors have faded. Are you afraid of me, Idira? Or of what I might see in you?
Filthy excuse for a table is smeared with someone's dinner consisting of algae and corpse bench. Ah, right, no, that's what I wanted to look at.
Over.
And the layer of soot and grime you notice an unholy symbol scratched into the wall, and one look at it is enough to make you nauseous. Someone is watching you.
It's about time!
Argenta, don't you find it difficult to be without your sisters? You are a soldier without a squad.
Wow,
I
bring that
will
up right
fight
now.
alongside my sisters again. But my present fate is not a burden to me. No matter where I go, or who I am with, I bring death to heretics. That is what matters.
Premonition runs true.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Okay, just the one guy. A Herald of Zinch. This should be fun. Let's have a quick look at him, see if he's got anything. Eye of Oblivion. Every enemy the Navigator has in their line of sight has its dodge and hit chance reduced by 5. Okay. Ethereal Flames. All creatures within the area of effect within a 6-hour radius. Dash. Demon gains armor equal to its willpower, immune, perils of the warp, and immunity to toxic damage. Whenever the demon enters combat, each party member suffers momentum. Whenever the demon dies, each party member gains plus 30 momentum. All creatures around it must pass a willpower resistance test or suffer the horrors of the warp effects. Each level of Psi rating provides a Psyker access to new psychic powers. Okay. Ritual Dagger. Okay, this, it seems to say don't stand around him. So, what we're gonna do is... You come that side. Come that side. Let's zoom out of it. We're a little bit close. Gonna have Adira and our Tech Priest split up. Let's have Cass come behind this barrel. At which point then you can step back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm out of range of the 5 hex target. And you can come up here. Let's just spread my guys out a little bit. In fact, go one further back. And let's start the battle. Yes, okay. The officer forces an ally to push themselves, increasing their carry by 15 for 1 round. Who do I think he's going to attack? Now, there's a question.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
There we go, Abelard. Bring it down. Left me grants an ally an extra turn with 2 AP and no MP. Features in a cone. An ally who immediately recovers from burning, bleeding, toxin, and stunned. How about some old injuries? Go bring it down. Let's go Abelard again. Oh, you don't get any MP. Damn it. Why do I always misread these things? But anyway, so let's...
I will do my duty.
Taunting Scream him, at least. And then Endure. Hopefully I can draw... Yes, he is taunted. Hopefully I can draw his attention. And then Cass is simply going to stand behind here. Nice and slowly. Just a small walk. And then let's... Okay.
Target well struck.
Very well struck. I can only assume that with these guys, mental manipulation, the demon in whose minds are nearby people, turning them into his allies. Yes, so if we kill the demon, he should go down. Now you are going to get a go. Let me give my...
Will do.
Self forewarning.
I'll live another day.
Oh, things went bad and I blew myself up. But I do have forewarning. But that did cost me a lot of health. And 10,000 the operative, that target immediately gains 2 exploits. Choice from the target, increasing the target's dodge, parry, and armor by -10 plus exploits removed times 4. Alright, so that is a fair amount.
But of course.
Which moves. Use enemies within a 5-star radius around a point within 10 cells. The operative. All allies gain. Well, I'm surrounded by quite a few people and they should all have exploits. Let's go and do that as well.
On it.
Cool, so all allies should be improved now. Question is...
Hold on.
Dead yet? Let's get to it.
Here we go.
I mean, I kind of... However it sounds, I don't want to kill them. I want to save them by just killing Zinch. Oh.
Reading damage to Volk.
Genta, I need you to get a firing angle. That will do you.
Guided by faith.
Oh, whoops. Additional momentum. I was supposed to bonus to effective range of the weapon plus 10% chance to hit.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh. Mental manipulation. I did do 16 damage, and of course he's jumping around, trying to become really annoying. Of course, the whole point of this is he's trying to get everybody else to do the killing for him.
Out of our way.
Oh, we are full warped. There are creatures wandering around. Things have gone wrong. Can I manage to do this without killing anybody? There's the question. The fact that I do attacks of opportunity means maybe not. And the fact that he's jumped so far away, although he should come back to me technically, but after Abelard's next turn. Sorry, on his next turn, which is a little bit far away. Yes. Can't see myself quite reaching him this turn. I mean, I assume all these guys got analyzed again. Yeah, allies attacks also remove exploits from deal.
Request approved.
5 more damage.
My vow is deserved.
Good, let's put that on there. And let's just hunt
Let's
down.
get to it.
Dodged a point-blank range couple of pistol shots. And who are we? We're me. One and only. I have no movement because I think that's Horrors of the Warp. Ballistic skill, willpower, minus result per difficulty, tier of the demon for 1 round. Actually, I'm not quite sure why that is, but we have been reduced. To 0 attack. I'm going to go and turn on Endure. Effects. Enemy target gains mark. The ally who kills the mark target gains additional turn. All allies gain additional 1 AP and plus 3 MP for 1 round. Okay, we won't use that quite yet.
Follow my lead. It will be done.
Endure again. Oh, in fact, I should have come into the middle of everyone. And I could have used this. It's a 3-cell radius. If I'd come here, I could have gotten all of these guys.
Let's make it quick.
But no, let's hope Zinch comes back to me. If not, then I think I'm going to have to change my tactics and actually kill this rabble.
Let's get to it.
I mean, like you should. Games.
If I may.
A lot of madness of the warp going on. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I can quite see the Zinj creature with Argenta because of this beautiful, beautiful pillar. So let's just leave it there.
Let's make it quick!
Let's hope Zinchi comes back to us. He should do. He should still be taunted. Yeah, we have difficult movement around people. We're still forewarned. A little bit dangerous using...
Anything else?
Movement removes all exploits from a target, decreasing targets until the start of the operative's next turn. Do that. So he shouldn't be dodging anything, quite frankly. Then let's just do this again.
Was it you? Or...
Hold on!
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
I'm in, maggot.
Looks like we're accidentally murdering a few people.
Yet iron knows no pain.
Let's simply move there and let's
I'll do it.
shoot this guy. Oh, that's so painful. He's so far away. He's so far away, and I accidentally used run and gun. Area of attack ranged grants momentum equal to 6.
That is for the weak.
Sure, I'll gain 6 momentum. Why not? Ay, ay, ay. Ah! He hasn't made them go mad. Love it. Let's go ahead and...
Let's get to it!
risk it all for a chocolate biscuit. Those pistol shots do absolutely nothing. I'm gonna come up here. I'm not quite frankly gonna come up here. Simply due to the fact that if he wants to come to this quarter next, which I don't know if he's going quarter by quarter, I might actually have a chance of reaching him. And let's turn on Endure, just to be sure. Let's medkit.
Let me
Pascal.
Function as one.
Victory is imminent.
At least does that for me and Pascal.
It will
Let's
be
turn on
done.
Endure. And...
At your beck and call.
let's taunt these guys to... I think it didn't work on him, but let's taunt these guys to try and
Hold on!
attack Abelard. Oh, they're all turning against each other, are they?
Let's get to it!
I don't know. Wait, who did they just go and shoot? Did they just shoot Adira? Well, damn them. So I need her to ideally be... And if she was on this bridge, she'd be in a much better position. There's no movement. There's no... I could just wipe all of these out with one scream, but...
Let's make it quick.
Which I probably should have done, because they're all coming at me with knives now. Where is he going? He's apparently still taunted. Right, we're going to have to start killing things.
Farewell.
I mean, several have died already, so...
Anything else?
We'll leave it at that.
Hold on. Here we go.
Yeah, they're all coming to Abelard, which is fantastic.
What is it?
They're killing each other. There's another stab on Abelard. A parry. Of course, she's not going to be able to shoot him from there. He's run all the way to the back. But if I...
As the Emperor commands,
Run and
I
gun.
act.
Of course, we're a little bit... Oh, I think... Yes, that's giving me an angle.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Fine. Long range shooting.
Emperor.
Oh! Oh, he didn't move that time. He's as far away as you can possibly get, and he's staying there.
Show me what you got.
Who are we now? This guy. No, that'll kill. Oh wow, it's a full-blown everybody or nothing kind of thing.
Running binary code is significant value.
Apparently I can see this guy.
Comprehends all.
Far away.
Let's get to it.
Let's. They're gonna... Oh wow, they hit me. I mean, I suppose they had to eventually, but... Ouch, they hit me.
I shall not fear.
Yeah. Not my fault they're getting in the way.
Already done.
Oh, I didn't think that provoked
Nothing
opportunity
I can't
attacks.
do.
Let's endure a little bit. And... Go and say... Oh no, wait, of course, it's the next thing I attack. Let us... Oh, one of them parried.
It will be done.
Always let's up our endurance.
Hold on.
We're coming to knife their mates.
Here we go. Let's get to it.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Let's get to it.
You could actually go down, which is terrifying. Oh wow! You get opportunity attacks on attacks. Really should learn all the mechanics of this game, really. Yeah, come back! Come back! Oh, don't you dare hide behind that pillar.
But of course, be gone.
Okay, a little bit of warp zapping, but I think that's okay.
Not this Scryer's job.
No line of sight. Let's forewarn. Although no, I'm scared of I'm scared of too much warp nonsense going on.
On it.
Not necessary. He is a little bit weak.
Here we go.
That hurts. Right, he's right over there. If I come and stand here, I should get shot off.
in battle!
He's moved. He's double inch manipulations. When I had a bit more momentum. Good shooting. And
Request approved.
can somebody take him out?
My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is
Let's get to it.
Looked like he almost tried shooting himself. No attacks of opportunity to be had.
Not a problem for me.
Oh, he parried.
Nothing I can't do.
Again. I mean, I do have a crippled arm. That's...
Suits my purposes.
I feel like Endure keeps disappearing before I get attacked. Who do we have? Abelard. Oh, a rending shotgun. How about... Oh wait, that's the shotgun. We should have a foe ammo. Oh, still does rending shotgun. Okay.
At your beck and call.
Let's charge up here. And then let's
I will do my duty.
see if we can, yep, get him taunted. A little bit of endurance.
Let's get to it.
He's gonna go stab his mate.
Let's make it quick. Hold on.
They're all shooting each other. Where do you think he's going?
I want it.
Yeah.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. Anything else?
There's not a lot of enemies left, to be honest. And I assume these guys don't have... Oh, they do. They do.
Will do.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Yep, that's what I thought. I thought it brought something back. Are these guys still mad? Oh, they are, actually. I think even the ones that weren't mad are now mad.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave!
Yeah, they've all gone mad. Even the ones that weren't.
I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Let's,
Each strike is a prayer.
thin out a few people. run out of attacks. So immediately moves all.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Revel in slaughter. Okay, I seem to still have more attacks. Let's...
Faith without none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Now I think it's done.
Take all
Ow.
of you with me.
Heavy is the dread of his faithful.
Leave it at that. We're just mopping up.
Forge ahead! Nothing of value has been lost!
Oh, all these poor citizens of the God Emperor. Manipulated by Zinch. Killed by the rogue trader. What have we got left? We've got one guy, I think. One rabble shooter.
Let's get to it.
Let's just go... Magenta.
As the Emperor commands,
Murder.
I act. Each strike is a prayer.
She gets up. She does now have a crippled arm. Actually, not too bad for her, to be honest. And we managed to gain another level. Hypnotizing Pendant. When the wearer successfully hits with a single shot attack, the target suffers slowed until the wearer's next turn. Oh, nice. That can immediately, I think, go on Magenta. She is my shooter. There you go. I was about to say, where does the pendant go? All these underhive rabbles.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Victory awaits.
Okay, we've got a lot of really thick doors, but not really a lot I can do with them. Let's see what was hiding potentially down in this corner. This is where it all kicked off with our good old Fiend of Zinch.
My Auspex has detected something.
My prescience
Damn
has
it.
failed me.
I pressed on pause, which is not what I was supposed to do.
A new challenge for me?
Messiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
100% chance,
My
attack use.
success is an irrefutable
And we have a Blessed Cape.
certainty.
Increased melee attack damage against demon enemies by +2. The wearer has Conviction. Dogmatic, the damage is increased by +4 instead. Now, we were leaning towards Dogmatic for our main character. We do currently have. They immediately remove one of the effects on them. Whoops, no, we want to go to the inventory. Grants +5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. Okay, so let's get a cloak. Cloak. You've already got a cloak. Officer archetype abilities by +1 cell. Let's increase that. Grants +15 armor against warp damage. I'm gonna give that to you because half the time you seem to be sparking yourself off, quite frankly. And yeah, no, we've unfortunately got no other officers at this point. Okay, so we did all that for a cloak, pretty much.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
But we definitely didn't do it for any of these guys' loot because it sucks. 4 poor rabbles have bare pistols and a couple of knives. Alright, so that's what was down in the sewers, back up to the warehouse. And let's continue to go and try and find the governor. Some water.
None shall stand in my way.
Exit to the upper way. Okay, this doesn't return to the upper way, so I have to double check if I'm going to the right places, which is a good old use of a map, quite frankly. Let's see if I've been around here before. It is a bit of a maze. I don't know if it's because of damage or just, you know, bad city maintenance, but look at the bend in that lamppost. It's terrible. Somebody should look at that. Kinos are the mortal enemy of every subject of the Imperium. Okay. Wasn't saying press any key. Map. Okay, no, this looks like a new area. Who is this guy? Oh, it's a blind madman. Oh, okay. And of course we do have levels. Let's go ahead and put those up. One rank available. We can choose a talent. This archetype rank characters gain talents that grant... Yes. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against the enemy deals an additional +5 damage. Increased by against enemies not armed with a melee weapon. Potentially... Each use of the slash increases damage dealt by slash by +1 until the end of combat. Now, of course, right. Cautious disengage. +5 damage reflection against the first attack made by every enemy this combat. No, but that could be good for Abelard. I am going to go for easy target. And let's up the weapon skill. Although... affects the damage a character inflicts with melee weapons. Yeah, let's put a bit of strength up. What are we on? 50. The weapon skill is down on 30. No forms of close combat. Yeah, no, let's up its weapon skill. That's a bit low. Although I say that, it could be 30 because I currently have crippled arm. Characters gain talents that grant passive... Oh, yeah, of course. Tempt. The warrior's next melee attack against the enemy deals +6 damage. I already have that feature. Acting does force damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cell. I've got that on the other guy. I already have thick skin. Should disengage. I already have clenched teeth. Okay. Attack, they gain +1 stack of Ep.10 of slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wounds for each stack. These temporary wounds cannot exceed 6. That's... They gain a percentage dodge, stacks up to 3 times and resets after a successful dodge. Go for defensive maneuvers. And... Is that trying to say... No, it's not trying to say I already have it. So 65, weapon skill is up on 40. Agility. Blows of finesse. It improves the character's initiative, dodge chance, and... Yeah, I do like having more initiative. Strength. You know, we are going to up our initiative a bit. I feel like we're getting a bit far behind on some of these. And... Right, yep, sorry. Upgrade the rank. You already have this feature. Logic. No, Pascal, we're not going to beat them on that. Awareness, potentially? Law of the Imperium. Law of Xenos. Or Medicae. Maybe Law of the Imperium? Abelard is already on 40, so who would be the better character? Go for some awareness, and... Management of the character's acumen, reason, and knowledge. For each bonus point of intelligence, characters deal 5% more damage with non-burst range area attacks. Effects. Other bits and bobs. Willpower. Stand the horrors of the warp. Do that. Soldier. For each adjacent ally, the soldier... Yeah. Cover efficiency is increased. Whenever a soldier deals damage, their critical chance is increased by 1% until the end of combat. 2 different enemies, a soldier gains plus 10, plus 2 times ballistic shooting percentage more damage for their next attack in the current combat. That's not bad. Don't need to worry about reload. We've never really had to reload in the middle of a fight. Soldier demolition instead of intelligence used to determine additional damage dealt with ranged area attacks. Second attack action in a turn deals more damage to the enemies. First hit of each burst attack deals additional damage, point blank. Be used after 2 kills instead of 3. Enemies damaged by the soldier's area attacks. Dodges or uses cover against enemy attack. They gain a guaranteed critical hit against that enemy. Not bad. The character in the current party has the same archetype as his character. The first archetype ability used in each combat by this character costs -1 AP. Character is affected by an ally's non-damaging ability or affects an ally with such an ability, their resolve is increased. Against Xenos or demonic creatures, their allies gain half bonuses of no heresy. However, their Law of Xenos always 0. Mini Flame and Melter attacks against demons and psychos deal additional damage. Allies in the area of effect of war hymns or furious recital gain damage. Single shots. Flames in the area of effect of war hymn or furious recital gain 1 stack of disturbed. Enemies that are adjacent to that the devotee gain 2 stacks of disturbed instead. Also, all demons in the area of effect suffer damage equal to the momentum restored to the devotee while using this ability. Plus 4 armor against attack to demons and warp damage. 2% chance to ignore any enemy attack. Sure. Base skills. Characteristic training. Character can attack with a second weapon in their current weapon set in addition to the usual 1 attack per round. I need to get that on myself. Grants plus 50% bonus to parry. Flame weapon expert, grenadier, heavy weapon. Increases wounds by half of the character's level, rounded up. Bonus to las weapons. Wow, there is just so much down here. That's weapon proficiency. Okay, no, we're going to go back up a little bit. And I'm just going to go for the Emperor Protect. And we have really good ballistic skill. Agility is looking quite good as well. Perception. I mean, she is, in essence, my bomb expert, so perhaps that should be the one. Willpower is a little bit low. Right, let's go willpower. Let's up people's defense against the warp, because that's what we're going to be fighting for most of the game, it seems. The toughness character ability to resist negative effects. Character's business sense and their ability to make profitable bargains. It represents a character's talent to manipulate other people through intimidation and reach their desired goals. Or Imperium, it's probably not the winner. Or these two, to be honest. Even Law of the Warp. There are beats. Coercion, etc. And things like this. Give you a bit more coercion. And then... let's... oh, your willpower's not bad. Don't worry about... get a bit more toughness. Sweet. See if we can keep her alive a little bit longer. I mean, she shouldn't end up in too many fights, but it's always nice to have. Let's up your logic. And won't be our perceptive Person. Let's go for weapon skill. Right, level done. Let's see what's up the hill. To the eastern side. Serve the Emperor in your heart and deeds when you join, etc.
It's about time.
Oh, we got a fight. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddled together in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where their eyes used to be. Some maintain a gloomy silence, others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching over the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at someone for shaking too much or crying too loudly. Come to your senses, Harold. Look what you're doing to your own family. A woman of about 60, grey-haired but still strong, is kneeling before a stocky man with a thick, pure white beard, stretching her arms towards him. Take pity on us, let us go. Stop talking and embrace redemption. Our children have gained true sight while you still believe the lie. Upon seeing you, the man points his weapon at you. The other insurgents do the same. Who are you, and why are you here? The two of these people, your family. All of my adopted and blood children are here. I raised them all as my own, and now I must protect them. Help them see. His mind and soul are pierced by shards of colorful deception. Hues once twisted by despair and the Immaterium's influence can never be the same again. Layperson. Cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint. Believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of the demagogic teaching that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intellect. Wow, full-blown insult the guy. Cast your own children into the thrall of heresy. Ground your progeny in this filth with your own hands. I am the chief. My former name, Harold, is meaningless now. I am a father leading his family to deliverance from woes, to salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it. Aurora, you say? That sounds familiar from another game. Harold, spare us. Spare your children. Oh, we can have a logical argument. I'm going to have a logical argument. Those who lack faith cannot grasp the truth and will not be saved. The old man is obstinate, but you sense that the confidence in his voice has diminished. I'm going to use persuasion. But all I wanted was to save. Man drops his weapon and covers his face with his hands in desperation. You hear several short sobs. There's no washing the blood from your hands. We were late to arrive on Rykard Minoris. But you could at least let us go, Harold. The ones you haven't mutilated yet. It's quite good that, because obviously if I'd come here first, then I would have been late going somewhere else. For instance, I think if I had left the prison barge till last, I wouldn't have saved the son of the other rogue trader. I think I would have been, again, been too late. The old man gestures to the other insurgents, who lower their weapons. Then he shifts his gaze to you, trying to hold back tears. What happens to us now? Let's go dogmatic. That's kind of what I was going for anyway, I think. Condemn you to death. Dogmatic +3. End dialogue. Yeah, he dead. Question is can I loot his corpse? Yeah, I can.
Something of interest.
That's fine. We're not going that far quite yet. Oh. He has... it's just a bolt pistol. Chainmail. Frag grenades. And... let's just quickly... oh, no, wait. Dogmatic is... belief in the Holy Lord. A.k.a. Emperor on the throne. And Iconoclast. A belief in the value of human life and freedom. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I was... oh, well, I'm already kind of one into Dogmatic. But no, I think I was actually leaning towards Iconoclast. But we'll actually see what things come up. The most you can get is 2 in all of them, and then after that goes up. We're obviously going to try and avoid heretical. Puritan. Puritans follow the doctrines of law and of the Imperium to the letter. Making compromise with Xenos or using the weapons of the enemies of humanity is anathema to them. And then radical. It's interesting how radical comes from heretical and iconoclast together by looks of it, and dogmatic is all on its own. So we want to just...
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
We've gone and gained...
Cast your eye there.
Another level. Oh, I would love to cast my eyes there.
Never doubt me.
Over there!
Oh yeah, let's not worry about that one. We've got any coming out the other side? No,
I won't
fine.
tolerate weakness.
Grab the goods we uncovered. I have the strong desire to call Pascal Pedro. Okay, no, this is a dead end. Command center. Oh, and some loot. Ah, the goods are down there.
Follow my lead!
Go grab the goods. And let's keep going forward. Finally made it to the command center. Finally, and finally some more. And we've gone up another level. Go and grab that as well. 1 rank. We have Endure, we have Breakthrough. Warrior gathers all their might for a crushing strike. Their next melee attack pushes the enemy away. The distance of the push. Taunting Scream, Sworn Enemy. Marks a target. Target attacks the warrior during this round. The warrior gains +1 AP once per round. Reckless Strike. The warrior's next melee attack gains strength bonus, percentage armor penetration, and plus damage, and ignores percentage of the target's parry. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return, including creatures with ranged weapon. Okay. Let's go Sworn Enemy. And then let's come down here and dual weapon combat. And alright. And shove attack of the maces and hammers does not increase the AP cost or reduce the weapon skill or ballistic skill of another attack. Drakari weapon proficiency. Features Law Xenos or base skill Law Xenos. Character level required 22. Must not have features. Adeptus Astartes equipment. Adeptus Sororitas. Law Xenos. Base skill Law Xenos. Okay. But no, we are going to go dual weapon combat. Complete. And just whilst I'm here and remember, then let's go and give him a decent weapon back. Now, he's good with axes. And let's give him an officer's chainsword for a second. Not quite as good. What was it? That's 8 to 12. Has a bit more armor penetration. Combat knife, sword. Got another dagger. I think that's it, because they are grouped by type. Okay. Dual melee combat it is. Oh, whoops. And we've got everybody else's level to go
What
up as well.
advice do you seek?
Reckless Strike, Sworn Enemy, Breakthrough, Forceful Strike, Sworn Enemy. Yeah, let's go Sworn Enemy as well. And what have we got down the bottom? We've got some good stuff down here. Weapon Specialist, Sweep ability of an axe or shove. No, Swift Movements. Solid Projectile Weapon Expert, Power Weapon, Plasma. Power Weapon attacks gain +10% armor penetration. What's he using? Yeah, I don't think I've done anything. A Noble Sword is simply a primitive melee weapon, apparently, and a solid projectile. So we said Sworn Enemy. Let's just go down to the bottom. Increases wounds by half the character's level, rounded up. Maybe. Grants plus 15% bonus to parry. Let's do that. Operative. We probably... don't... Don't worry about base skills. Repels of the warp increases momentum by Psyker's WP bonus plus resolve plus psi rating. Perils of the warp. Range of psychic power is activated. The chance of this happening is okay. Psychic can use a damaging psychic power while being threatened by enemies in melee range without provoking attacks of opportunity. Non-damaging psychic powers do not provoke attacks of opportunity even without this talent. Just so you know. 2 points less if this talent is reduced. If this talent reduces the effect on Veil Degradation to less than 0, Veil Degradation is instead decreased by 1. Change 4, their range increased by +4. Psyker. Each level of Psi rating provides the Psyker access to new psychic powers. It also strengthens the damaging psychic powers. Psi rating. Encyclopedia. Cancel. Use of a heroic act where the Psyker decreases Veil Degradation by -3. All resistances tests of the target suffer a triggering a psychic phenomenon or perils of the warp first time each turn. The Psyker's next psychic power costs -1. Damaging psychic power on a target that are 6 cells or farther from the Psyker. The target suffers an additional damage. Ally becomes the target of a Psyker's psychic power. This ally gains +10 to weapon skill. Okay. Let's go for that. And with the Imperium, maybe? Not going to be tech use and guidance for a long time. Law of the Imperium. Okay. Soldier. We shall grab control. Soldier gives a sign that they're about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge soldier's next attacks. Spending all their movement points does not provoke opportunity attacks. Allows the soldier to dash through allies and enemies, but not through obstacles. Spends all of their AP and MP and gains +30% bonus to cover efficiency. Next burst attacks will have... Ooh. Go for a dash. And... Athletics. Medicae or Law Imperium. Let us... Cure injuries that characters suffer in combat. Also increases the number of wounds restored by medikits and allows use of higher quality medikits. Go for Medicae. Officer. Use an ability on an ally. The ally gains bonus of perception and ballistic skills. Officer attacks an ally with an action. That ally's resolve is increased. His resolve is increased. Effectively and for how long characters can fight in battle. It determines the amount of momentum gained at the beginning of each turn or after killing an enemy. Let's increase her resolve. At this archetype... Oh, wait. That's how easily a character can shrug off pain, as well as how easily they can resist toxins. Increases the chances of resisting negative physical effects and the amount of characters' wounds. For each bonus point of toughness, characters gain +10% wounds. Perception, ballistic skill, willpower. Stand horrors of the warp. Let's go for that. And our other operative. The operative gains +1 damage and +2% armor potential. Oh, yeah, sure. And for Imperium, for Xenos, you do actually win on that one, so let's go grab that. Done. Okay, now let's go to the command center. Now that we're all slightly more shiny. Tell you what though, They did a wonderful job of giving you options, but they do need to rein that back in a bit because, let's say, the stream's been going for an hour and 15 minutes.
Victory awaits.
I think at least 15 minutes of that is the caliber weapons are being stored right in the command center. Welcome to the Rycat Minoris Command Center. Well, thank you very much.
What are all these
Acolyte.
enforcers and soldiers doing in this shelter? Why are they not on the streets fighting back against the enemies of humanity?
I
Very
presume
good
it is
question.
because the governor does not wish to be without his personal guard, even behind the meter-thick walls of his bunker. Typical.
I can go press a button over here. I can go speak to the governor. I'm going to go press a button. This coach today looks a lot older and more worn than the ones next to it. However, it has evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced, not a single key is jammed, and fresh seals with prayers to the Omnissiah adorn its surface. One of the side panels has been removed. Bundles of gold notched cables run from inside to a small data crypt that was connected only a short while ago. The screen reads, awaiting access codes. Number 1. You have bypassed security layers, the cogitator is ready to reveal its secrets. Go to Sacred Computation. Upon Logis Abel's orders, the archives of every August station on Rycat Minoris and the 2 primary satellites of Rycat Star have been queried. Said satellites are named Majos Maruf and Zafire the Keen, after 2 great champions of the faith, whose external cogitators were placed inside the satellites' cores after their shells perished. The purpose of the sacred computation requested by the Logis is to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Computation result, positive. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected, suggesting that the ships moving across the system deliberately blinded the Sacred Augur's eyes. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived 2 Rykad Minoris cycles ago, early in the winter. The most recent one arrived a month ago, and I think is still in orbit. The insurrection on the planet had been long in the making, with the participant of external factors. It is alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Rykad system, the rumored unholy prophet of the insurgents. These subsequent ship movements can be attributed to weapon deliveries. But what is the nature of the activity near Rykad Philia? Governor Medina's attention must be drawn to. Final entry cuts off abruptly. Recent observations. The satellite's Magos Maruf reports that a ship translated into the system. Its signature is consistent with the records of the flagship of a rogue trader dynasty, House von Valencius. That would be me. To be investigated. Potential contains planet-side coordinates marked as Heavy Augur Station jamming, possibly a hidden insurgent base. Okay. Okay. Now let's go and actually speak to the governor. Governor Medina. A tall, dark-skinned man turns towards you and greets you in a curt military manner. Faisal Rykadi Ab Medina Af Coronas, governor of this star system. Welcome to my temporary headquarters. The man's gaze falls on Abelard, his eyes slightly narrow. Wersarian. Abelard nods dryly. Governor Medina, my greetings. Governor's expression changes drastically when he sees Cassia. Lady Navigator, what an honor! I never thought that House Orcelio would grace our world with a visit. I only wish it could have received you under different circumstances. Cassia purses her lips, and an echo of grief knocks the wind out of those present. House Orcelio is grateful for the support that you have provided to Urak 5 these many years. I'm not seeing the convoy I'd sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to find and escort you? If that is so, I promise their punishment will be swift and severe. Number 2. Was ambushed and I killed a traitor. That is an outrage. I will have the personal vetting procedure changed immediately. The slightest suspicion will be grounds for arrest. Your Lordship, before we proceed with discussing the matters that are of interest to you, there is a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recently that Lady Theodora was the lead of House von Valencius. I have received no word of her demise. How is it that you are now the rogue trader? I should be the one asking that question. Our ship was attacked by heretics. They killed Lady Theodora. Our ship was attacked. I'm going to go for that is all you need to know. Number 3. The governor frowns and a deep shadow falls over his face. Rogue trader von Valencius. Slain. Unthinkable. Please accept my deepest and most sincere condolences. Your lordship, please do not hesitate to let me know how I might be of help. Number 3, commerce. We're going to pass, so... Profit factor gained 2. The governor bows his head in acceptance. Of course, your lordship. You will be compensated for any losses, and I'll see to it personally that your ship's holds are filled with the finest goods from my personal reserve. Do we trust him? Excellent, your lordship. A rogue trader has no use for leniency. I can offer you several thousand fine, obedient servants. However, I am sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency on the planet. I'm sure you won't have to wait long. The rabble will soon be duly punished for their heretical scheming. Wish to command the courage of one of your officers, Sergeant Malgar. He and his soldiers valiantly defend the starport. Holy Inquisition is operating your system. Do you know where he is? My kinsman has betrayed our dynasty and imperium. If he's hiding in the system, I want him handed over. I'm going to praise the soldier. Sergeant who managed to impress a person of such noble standing will be recommended for decoration. Good. He's probably dead, but good. My kinsman. Voigtvir is a traitor. Why? Any family, however noble, has an unworthy scion or two. Naturally, we will surrender him should we find him within my jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I have no information regarding his location. However, we have a cogitator here at the command center. It's connected to a data crypt from Logius Abel's sanctum. It aggregated all the Lex Mechanic reports. Unfortunately, the access prayer for it is unknown to me. If you manage to convince the stubborn machine, you might learn something about Cunrad's movements. I'd hazard he'd fled from you on a ship, not on a pair of wings. Ask him about the interrogator. I do. Master Van Calyx has left for the hallowed electrodynamic Cenobium. Cenobium. A bit better. It's an ancient monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. I don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity, but I suppose that's too petty of a problem for an adept of the most holy Inquisition. Besides, I've already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. Probably all traitors. Unfortunately, right now you won't be able to leave the capital and set out to look for him. The rebels have got hold of some ancient weapon and made flying over the city impossible. Is that so? I'd like to hear your reasoning. Destroying the anti-aircraft battery preventing the shuttles from flying, yes. You're just using the arch enemy's artifacts, enchanting lenses to perform unholy sorcery. Heard about these lenses? What makes you think they're enchanted? Any fool can light a fire with a magnifying glass. That's no sorcery. I can see it's not in my power to convince you. Let's change the subject. Of course. Find out what's going on. That's all I wanted to discuss. Oh. Wait, what? Why is it? Why have I gone and failed? Destroy the anti-aircraft battery. Oh, I failed that. The rebels were to be destroyed. Lord Captain will be able to reach the command center on a shuttle. Bypass. Oh. The Rangers wait on the city streets. Got it. Even the final dawn, the upper way. An ancient anti-aircraft battery is located on the road leading from the starport to the governor's command center. When it remains under control of the rebels, shuttle flights over the capital are too dangerous. Countenance. So I assume that's what I'm doing now.
None shall stand in my way.
And I don't think... Yes, there wasn't anything else coming from that. So let's just double check. Obviously, these ones are all done. Looking for trouble. It is there that his agent, the Golden Throne, is most likely to be found. Assume I have to go back to the starport to get that. I have to obviously destroy that along the way. Has lost his escort and asked the Lord Captain to escort him to the Governor. Establishing an alliance with high-ranking Adeptus Mechanicus member. About finding his teacher. Oh, well, I assume then, if I actually select this guy. Alright, mate. Tell him to talk to him. Okay. No, apparently not. Who are we looking for? No, not dealing with the Final Dawn. Request and response. Comes to the governor, establishing an alliance with a high-ranking Depths Mechanics member. At the request of his mentor, the plans of rebellion has interfered with the meeting, but Magasuna was adamant about finding his teacher. We have an Archmagus around us somewhere. Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, I guess I go and destroy an anti-aircraft gun. And that's all I can see that I'm doing. Okay, Agi improves dodge, perception improves against an enemy not dodge. Good to know. Good to know. The eastern side, that will take me back to the lower levels. Then, I guess let's go to the eastern side and see
About time.
what we end up. Let's avoid that trap. Although I suppose I could just... Damn it.
The Emperor favors me today.
I pressed the magic button. Let's come down here. As I believe. Let's see some loot on the map.
What is that?
We should deal with this.
Yes, we should.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Disarm the trap.
Duty prevails. Pay attention.
Oh, traps everywhere.
I better myself through my service. Never doubt me.
I'm expecting something at least half decent in these goods.
Duty prevails. I better myself through my service.
We got some price-sense sights, blast steels and litanies of the faith, and so profane blades.
The light of terror shines for us.
Clearly obvious to your presence, the soldier mutters incoherently and does not react to anything around him. Clearly oblivious to your presence, sorry. Okay,
I won't tolerate weakness.
go to the east side, shall we? Now, of course, I could definitely do with taking a rest, but I have to go back to my ship to do that. Till then, we've got some old and crippling wounds. Long old mission. Of course, then, this is definitely, I'd say, probably the longest one I've done. So when you get to these things, obviously, you maybe do have to be a little bit more cautious than I've been. Let's just say that. Because it will eventually become a game of endurance. Let's open the map. Okay. We've got lots of loot in front of us. Probably some bad guys as well. Yep. And that looks like an ancient weapon to me. Someone has the misfortune of resting here when the first explosions rang out. Let us attempt
We
to
shall prevail.
move you forward a little bit.
Did I mention that my whispers tell me jokes? Jokes that once said aloud make your eyes bleed.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
You in
As if a
there.
Do you require an audience?
I'm listening.
I'm
Move
restless.
everyone forward a little bit. And then let's shoot this guy in the face. Rebel trooper.
And you'll die quickly.
Crush him!
I figured, or maybe not, I figured the trooper might have a gun, that was all. Rebel trooper, frightened rebel, gloomy rebel, and a rebel. Of course, our gun. Who are we selected on? Ah, Argenta. Abelard. Me. Pick myself there. I'm going to stick Abelard in there. Stick into there. In fact, no, I can't quite get across that far. You in there. Go and stick you behind this pillar. And let's stick you just one further out. Okay, let's start that battle. Argenta. Rebel back here. Not quite sure what that symbol means. I don't think he's got a gun. Trooper, frightened rebel, rebel trooper, rebel gunner. Gloomy rebel. I do love that. We have a gloomy rebel, everybody. Don't upset him. Don't say any bad names. He's having a bad day. The frightened rebel.
I'll do it.
I missed. For each enemy that is even a 5-star radius on the system of battle was hit by her this turn. I won't use that this turn. Terrible. Just terrible, I tell you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And let's just
I'm
give
not
her
accustomed to being ordered around.
one more attempt at this.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yeah, that'll be better. Almost makes up. That'll be you as well.
Time to slaughter someone.
Curse you, miscreant!
Wow.
Show me what you've got.
Okay, he's got a shot
get
bastard.
to
Okay,
it.
there was 3 on the left.
Out of my way!
Of course, yes, I do actually need to take him out. He is currently flanking us. Abelard, Abelard, Abelard. You got an old injury, huh? Let us... We come to there, and I select this.
My place is at the fore.
Yes, it is.
Grey hair, sure reduced to dust.
Oh, yeah. And
At your beck and call.
let's endure. And... let's finish charging in.
I'm here, maggot.
Oh,
Scared,
okay, the Gloomy
yeah?
Rebel is the one in charge. Okay, we've got a bunch of people at the bottom
Let's
of
get to
the
it.
stairs. Let's actually have a look on my turn whilst the camera's not moving. Okay, that's a bit better. We have... There you go, yes. It makes it even look like there are... 2 of them are above here. 2 Rebel Troopers and a Rebel Gunner. Trooper, Gunner, Trooper. That's not a problem. My sniper against their sniper. We'll see who wins. Let's... I mean, these guys... No, we'll get the Gloomy Rebel. And let... I said move to there, and I told you to scream against this guy. It is just that guy, though. That's... Going to be 2 exploits. 10,000 operatives, only 1 enemy in the area. The operative moves all less stacks. Gains 2% armor until the end of combat. 4 more exploits to remove the operative gains. Times the number of exploits moved for damage. So let's have you move to there. See if we can... Okay, let's forewarn harder.
Was that you?
Or something in my head. Let's not worry about removing exploits this
Let's
turn.
get to it.
Harry.
Let's make it quick.
Can I...
Time
Ouch!
to slaughter someone.
Hell of
Show
a
me
shot.
what you got.
Who shot me? Was it this rebel gunner, I think? Absolute less of that nonsense. Oh, this guy's gonna die. He's nothing but chaff, quite frankly.
Messiah knows all. Vital functions
A little bit annoyed that I just lost all of my
activated.
movement points. They had to get rid of it. Analyze enemy.
Running binary override.
And let's hit some joint analysis. And that should be okay. We'll leave it at that for now. Harder, but harder, but harder. Now he's going up this way. I'm actually tempted. There's only 2 of them though, so I should actually be able to kill them when they come to me. I need to get round here. Let's come as far forward as possible. I need to increase my movement points on this guy. Then we are going to charge just so we can
Let's
get further
see how
forward.
they respond to this.
I have been forewarned. Let's put some
Already done.
endurance on. And the Commissar's next single shot or single target melee attack applies. Although I say that as well. I haven't got enough. It's going to cost me 2. And let's pull out both those melee weapons again.
Suits my purposes.
Hold on.
Rebel Gunner. The guy that, the same kind of guy. Broken ribs. H. No, that is very much. Let's start going to work, shall we?
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I missed on a 95% chance. That's twice I've missed on a 95% chance now. That's kind of upsetting.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
5 MP. Oh, I got him that time. What do we do? How about half damage? Going to keep you where you are. Let's in. Oh, he's just out of range. Abelard's not. Let's do it on
Isn't
Abelard.
this a job for the serfs?
Of course, we get no MP,
I'm
so it's
afraid not.
pretty much always going to be Magenta. Don't know if that technically makes him any closer. It does not. Oh, bad times. Let's give her
If I
12
may.
temporary wounds. Oh wait, did I read that wrong? Oh, if they're under the voice of command, damn it. I did read that wrong. Well, I could do that on any range if someone's under voice of the command. %4 chance. We'll just let's go for it.
Significant value.
Nice. That'll do perfectly, quite frankly.
Request approved.
Gloomy Rebel is the target of death. He's now got 10 exploits on him. That'll be ultimate
Let's
as well.
get to it.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Now,
It will be done. I took care of this one.
yeah, he dead. He very, very, very dead. Damage on melee attacks against that target. Dodge. Oh, I bet that's put me out of range of charge.
Here, maggot.
Okay, now these guys are now going to have to be dealt with. Let's... 10 plus exploits removed times 4. 21 times 4. I'll take those numbers. He's dead.
Out of my way!
Sharpshooter rebel. Oh, maybe that's the guy I have to worry about. I didn't notice there was one up there. How absolutely dare he?
Running binaric override. Messiah condemns you.
He's dead.
My competences
No
are
line
not
of sight.
that
Okay, let's get
universal.
this guy then. And let's run joint
My vow is
analysis.
to serve.
That'll be him. Bahadur. Let's charge into this guy.
All too easy.
Oh, I should have done sworn enemy first. Maybe there's no need.
Suits my purpose. You didn't stand a chance.
I've gotten 2 more movement. Can't get into cover anywhere, so I simply walk slightly forward and can. I haven't got enough for the shotgun, have I? So let's just hit
Nothing I
endure.
can't do.
Let's keep myself alive.
Let's get to it!
Come on, lads, come get me. Oh, I actually kind of meant that literally. Come on, come pick a fight. Let's attempt to take out this
I'll
gunner.
do it.
Maybe I get lucky and get double.
Each strike is a prayer.
No. But I got the one shot off. The full momentum each enemy is in 5.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh wait, we've got full momentum anyway.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Let's... I'm not too worried about him.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
She feels so happy when she shoots. Well, she sounds so happy when she shoots people.
Eradicated.
So that's them dealt with. So we have, I mean, he's a melee. Gonna guess melee? No. Has a little scrappy auto pistol. And then we've got this little blob of people down here, which shouldn't be able to see me, but you just never know. I'm gonna come stand here. I'm gonna voice and command.
If only that were possible. Battlefields are always
Pedro?
drowned in scarlet.
Then we're going to
That is foolishness.
no line of sight. Okay, if anyone shoots me, I'm gonna be annoyed because I can't even see Argenta. It's just ridiculous. Having extra attacks, being able to do stuff. Yeah, I really think I am going to have to make somebody else a ranged adept character. I mean, because I have got, admittedly, she can do range damage.
Let's get to it.
As can Adira. but they're so squishy, you kind of don't want them anywhere near the front. Come to there, and let's
A tactically sound
charge
approach.
to the side so we can get a bit more movement in.
At your beck and call.
And let's see what we can do. Okay, we can't see them, so nothing. Don't see these guys, will I? Or that person down there, or that person up there. Just
Scared yet?
go ahead and skip the turn. Hey, coming down to me.
Hold on!
Let's get to it!
Power swing did nothing.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Guessing I probably can't go over the rubble because it does provide cover. Let's come here and
Not a
chop down this
problem for
rebel.
me. Nothing of value has been lost.
Beautiful. And no line of sight. Really? That seems
Suits my
a little
purposes.
bit ridiculous. Oh, look! There's explosives on the floor.
Here we go.
Dodged. Have a bit of that. Okay, I can see absolutely nobody. Can't see past this rubble, that's why.
The
come
enemies
over
of the
here.
Emperor will be undone!
Let's even do our little dodge. And
Faith without deeds
a
is
little bit
worthless.
further. Let's do run and gun. And no, there's still no line of sight. Keep going.
Out
Oh,
of
whoops.
my way!
Keep expecting to move and then it ends the turn, but never quite works out that way. Abelard on a sweeping attack.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. One fewer target. Victory is imminent.
Shoot me!
Cover me! Time to slaughter someone!
Okay, now
Momentum.
not gonna get around to doing anything really, are you? Down the trap.
Done. All too easy.
Stand just behind the lock. Shut off steam. Okay.
Already done.
Okay, this fight is pretty much just drawing to its end.
You
Here you
didn't
go.
stand a chance.
Absolutely murdered.
Guided by faith!
Oh, I'm like shooting through all my own people. This could go horribly wrong.
Strike is a prayer.
Luckily, I've got a good aim. Then... No, can we then charge? No, not quite.
It will be done.
Let's simply charge into their face.
I took care of this one.
No enemies remaining.
A new challenge for me?
I'm at your service.
There's something about picking the lock, but I'm not quite sure what that was about. Let's do things like gather goods before we... oh, the goods are down there. That's fine.
Follow my lead.
Don't know why I'm looking at all these people, to be honest. Never got anything decent.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Blind mad woman.
The Emperor favors me today.
Right, she hasn't set off this little trap of theirs. All the way up the building. Let's just grab the goods. Oh. What actually was that? Find his staff. I don't think it was that. Maybe a bolter weapon? Oh, and this. Iconoclast follower. Helm of Determination. Gains armor. The helmet also grants a bonus of to fellowship equal to 2 times Iconoclast. Okay. Nice. Sharpshooter Rebel. Sniper Gloves. Wearer deals plus 5% damage. The wearer gains plus 5% critical chance to single shots and deadeye shots. Sniper Rifle. How's that look compared? I mean, she may as well have the gloves. Oh, we've got some boots as well. Attack does not spend all of the wearer's MP. Oh, very nice. We'll stick that on someone. The status field immediately recovers tough bonus wounds instead. The wearer loses all MP but gains plus 3% to charge for 1 round. Enemy used once per combat. What boots are you wearing? Wearer has 20% chance to gain 2 MP. Stick that on you. Yeah, let's stick that on you. The sniper rifle does not do as well as long last. And heavy leather armor. Armor 40%. No, what I am looking for. Damage. Character also suffers burning effects. Inflicted by the wearer have their power increased by veiled degradation. Sniper gloves. 4. $34 armored body gloves. That's a few. Heavy leather armor. Nice. Well, hey. Starting to look the part. Oh, you can also put on this. Immunity to enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds of combat. Plus 2 times fellowship. Bonus percentage armor. Fellowship 35. So 70%. Plus 70% armor. Bonus to the fellowship equal to 2 times our colon class rank. Basically gives me 6% more armor. Nice. And so this helmet, which has to be on someone who's devout, which I think can now be me. Enemy critical hits for the first 3 rounds. So I really hate the look of it. I really hate the look of it.
Victory awaits!
Let's go and... Hang on, there's... so much loot down here, apparently. Ah, from things like the Rebel Gunner. Oh, an actual loot. Come get both. Absolute rubbish. Some goods. Plenty of loot. Back
I'll lay claim
back at
to
where
the
I am,
stars.
basically. But, no, let's go and destroy this. The anti-aircraft battery's control panel has a panoply of mysterious levers and buttons. Deactivating it quickly is not an option. All you can do is blow it up, destroying it completely. Tech use 50. Let's examine it. The anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of this world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. Destroy it then. Items lost, melter charge, gained 89 experience. Destroyed 1 times anti-aircraft battery. Just behind the way I'm looking. Apparently, some loot. Is there any chance a dead guy? Yeah, the Gloomy Rebel. Gotta loot the Gloomy Rebel. He's gotta have the best stuff. I lied. He has a shotgun and some flak armor. Okay then.
None shall stand in my way.
Let's... Yeah, to the western side. That's where I want to go. Okay, just some rebel troopers. I'm not that fussed about... Oh, and we've actually gone and gained a level as well. Oh, we can't go to the western side. What's... Come away a bit. Go to leave location, collect the remaining trophies. Okay. Leave this location. Yes. I am. Okay, let's keep going to the governor. Oh wait, he was down here.
A new challenge for me?
Here he is. Oh, wait, command center. Let's go to the governor. And... I don't know, maybe he'll give us some tea and biscuits this time. First attacks are harder to dodge. I know. Of course, we'll briefly stop here and give ourselves our levels. You're thinking toughness, agility, or strength. I am going to go for. And then... Bruise, coercion, demolition, Medicae. Bard is crushing it. Coercion. Cassier is crushing it. Enter is crushing it. Medicae. Everybody is crushing it. I already have this feature. It's the one thing I'm good at. And... You know what? I'm going to go and give them crabs. Why not? Toughness, weapon skill, agility, or strength. Agility helps dodge, so let's go and grab that. Coercion. Demolition. Let's do Medicae. Operative. Go into analysis. Next non-area attack inflicts an intimidating effect on the first person hit. Perfect shot. Plus 25 cover efficiency, plus 50% perception, and plus 15 ballistic skill. Maybe I should start to give her a ranged weapon. That. Flawless pain, predicted downfall. First dodge attempt of every enemy in combat suffers. Done. Agility is the chance to dodge. Perception reduces the enemy's chance to dodge. Let's go give them that. Same archetype as his character. Who knows who we're going to have. Not weapon. Las weapon expert. Nice 20% to dodge against las weapon attacks. Let's do that. Loving the las weapon right now. Our authority. The officer increases an ally's resolve till the end of combat. Target has only effective voice command. They will start their next turn with +1 additional action point. Allies who have enemies adjacent to them. All melee attacks made by the target deal additional damage equal to them multiplied by the number of enemies adjacent to the enemy. When they immediately make an attack of opportunity against an adjacent enemy, targeting the one with the lowest remaining wounds. Grants an additional MP equal to foul bonus. The target can only use movement abilities, heroic acts, or desperate measures during this extra turn. Will ignore cover and have double the effective distance. Go for move, move, move. Navigator every turn. Second, fourth, etc. The navigator gains an additional action point. Starts all turns, including extra turns, with +3 additional movement points. Single target ability. Each turn gains the same amount of additional movement points at the start of their next... Oh, done. Love a good bit of movement. Command the battlefield. And let's... Optive gains +25% cover. Efficiency, +15% protection, and +15 ballistic skill. That... +4 deflection against the burning effect. And dodge reduction. First attack in combat with any plasma, melter, or power weapon deals additional damage equal to 5. Wearing heavy armor, Forge World characters gain 1 MP, 1 deflection, and cannot fall prone. Done. He's got ridiculous MP. And I do believe he's wearing heavy armor. He's wearing medium armor. We need to get him in a heavy armor. Time to reject the flesh rank to tech use +10 plus logic divided by 10% armor. Base armor property. We need to get him some heavy armor. Some good Mechanicus heavy armor. And he's got a las gun. How about we try giving him a sniper rifle? Do that. Sniper rifle on a mechanical arm. Love it. And you are going to change your precise las pistol for... I mean, range is only 5. I would like to give her something a little bit bigger. Range of 10. A bit more armor penetration. I mean, the precise las pistol does have a dodge reduction. To 15, 10% armor penetration, rate of fire 1, range 2. Ah, the shotgun. Not going to be the shotgun, I can tell you that much. But it's either going to be the las pistol or the... the stub carbine, I think, is the winner. Go and give you that as your secondary weapon. And hopefully make you a bit more versatile.
I won't tolerate weakness.
And let's go speak to the governor. The anti-aircraft battery who was giving you so much trouble has been destroyed. Thank you for your assistance. The weapon the insurgents were using to shoot down shuttles over the city has been destroyed. Now, nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. If you wish to find Master Van Calix, you should go to the Cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Notes of anxiety creep into the voice that rattles from Pascal's Vox. On behalf of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Hanuman, am officially initiating my participation in the operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and assure myself that it is under zero risk of falling into heretic hands. According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate the traps. I deem it optimal that an ordained Magos should provide his assistance. I categorically object. As much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery, I have on my hands a whole capital that needs to be attended by the Omnissiah's servants. We have lost many eminent tech priests. Incidentally, one of them perished in that same monastery. Mechanical failures could occur at any moment. Putting it bluntly, You may consider yourself forcibly recruited into the city's defense forces. Medina and Pascal glare at each other, their unyielding gazes like crossed swords. Magos is part of my retinue. You have no right to give him orders. You mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrived separately from you, and I would bet my life that no... Governor's voice dies down in the low growl of a drilling Macandrite. Its tip is directly straight at the barge of his nose. Medina clears his throat and grumbles stubbornly. So this is the negotiation technique you have resorted to. You think this is the first time I've been threatened with a weapon. No, but this could be your last. Pascal's voice is akin to the sound produced by his drilling implement. Steady and calm, but ready to explode at the moment's notice with the crunching of bone and the squelching of tearing flesh. I am heading to the monastery because I must. Is that clear? Abundantly so, Magos. Be my pleasure to assist the omniscient servant in reaching the sanctum. I would say number 1, but I'm going to say this just to annoy the governor, basically. Thank you for your cooperation, your lordship. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magos Hanuman, officially undertake to accompany you in the Rykad system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life functions cease, but only within the limits of the Rykad system. You're Hanuman. Glad you're alive. The governor raises his eyebrow and stares at the tech priest in surprise, but refrains from further commentary. Why not shout the monastery if that is where the insurgents have gathered, or deploy a landing force? Pascal, what is so special about the cenobium and the relic? What is in there that has drawn the attention of an interrogator of the Inquisition? I've never been there before, but I would presume that the sacred relic of the reactor is capable of great destruction should it end up in heretic hands. The fury of the freed machine spirits, once released from the sacred circuit, would destroy everything around them. The degree of damage inflicted may render the world of Rykad Minoris uninhabitable. Heresy must be purged from these blessed halls. I declare any desecrator who defiles the relic's power a Category 3 blasphemer deserving of immediate execution. What has perplexed you about my companion's name? According to the reports we've received, Logis Abel Hanuman set off for the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium a short while before it was stormed. I'm glad to find out that you're safe. Perhaps you possess information on Master Van Kalox. Pascal's vox wraps in confusion. My name is Pascal Hanuman, not Abel. I know nothing about such a person. What do you know about this Abel? I've never met him in person. That esteemed Logis supervised the work of Rykad Minoris' Lek Mechanics for many years. However, he rarely left his cyber chapel, and I never had the honor of making his acquaintance. A true anchorite. When a Logis of the Adeptus Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, we don't ask why, your lordship. Where can I get more information? Would have suggested that you inspect the esteemed Logis' sanctum, but it was destroyed by rebels. We recovered several data crypts and connected them to the cogitators at the command post. They might provide you with some information. Amazing that a mechanical voice from a Vox can sound so confused. That name might have been used as a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, bearer might be Archmagus Amonat, initiating an investigation and data collection procedure. I can hear my friend's snide whispers through the door. Be careful on your search, Magos. You stare into a shattered mirror for too long, you might see yourself in it, in every shard at once. Mending it that much more of a tainted affair, then the new reflection is death-like. Oh, whoops. I see. Glad to be of service. That was all I wanted to discuss. Heavy chains are used. Gonna give me anything from here? And I don't think so. I've interrogated everything from it. Oh no. Both the Logis' private archive, result of Logis Abel's data trance. I cannot see the secret design, but I can sense it, shackled in stasis. The minds of the initiated are slumbering in the neural harness of their vows. I am registering an impulse of change. I surmise a potential influence in the stasis of the secret design. There came a time when the spiral was turned into a circle, but the circle can be discontinued. Revelation granted by the Omnissiah to Logis Abel in the course of his data meditation has been recorded verbatim. Logis Abel is seeking an audience with the venerable Dar Impulse 6, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. A request has been sent to the Governor's Palace for a shuttle flight to the electrodynamic Cenobium. A message has also been sent to the Furibundus system. The cycle could be discontinued. I recognize those words. The voice from the Vox is soft and pensive, barely audible over the static noise. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message in the Furibundus system. It was me. Omnissiah, grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Okay. And so now we have to... what have we got? Looking for trouble. We have to go there. Gleam of the Final Dawn. We have to go there. Have to go there. Who losses suffered during the cultist raid can be remedied on Ricus Minoris. Okay. Who do I have to go there? The game's good.
Follow my lead.
The game's good. The upper way, return to Void Ship. You have to be willing to do a lot of reading. But I'm enjoying it. And what's the point? Welcome to the stream, Stevie boy. Let us, for a brief second, look at our inventory. At the cargo. At the cargo. The chainsword. Okay, we don't seem to be able to multi-select. At the cargo. Sword can be added to cargo. Most of these ones that I've got 10,000 of can all be added to my cargo. Armor, medium. You're wearing heavy. You're wearing medium, but you've got really good armor. As have you. So let's just add everything to cargo. I want to keep him in. At the cargo. I wasn't supposed to have that ticked on, but never mind. A bolter. 9 to 14 damage. Is that what she uses in her... Oh, Unfading Valor. It is, but no. Cargo. A hand flamer. Cleaning all of this out. Can we assume that's... Yes, exactly the same. Senesal's trusty carapace. Of course, is your armor, I believe. Not anymore, it's not. Look at him! He looks fantastic, I think. Stub carbine can go to cargo. Deadshot stub revolver. Oh, it's better than the faux hammer. Have that. Buy faux hammer. Nice las pistol. And auto pistol. Give you a precise las pistol at least. And the 2 auto pistols can disappear. The Finest staff can disappear. Fortress World Origin Mesh Vest. I could equip that, but I think I'll keep light armor. Go to cargo. Okay, we're cleaner. Points of interest detected. Starport, bunker, electrodynamic, Cenobium. And that is where everything is demanding I go, so quite frankly, let's go there. We have a starport. We have the electrodynamic Cenobium, and we have Bunker. What's in the bunker? I don't know. Let's go to the electrodynamic cenobium, because that is where it wants us to go. Ah, these two have to turn up, and these four I'm taking. Okay, let's go find us a tech priest, an inquisitor, I think it was, and everyone else. Oh, hello. We'll cover the landing area, Lordship. Glory to the Von Valentius dynasty. Alright then. Glad to have you here. You guard the ship. There's dead people on the floor. Open the gates. Adeptus Mechanicum should be able to do that. And Him awakens the gate's latching mechanism. Inside we go. That was pretty simple. I'm kind of hoping this place is a little bit smaller than the city, because that was a very large area. I think I went up like 6 levels. I did that much fighting. Any key. And it's just a litter of dead bodies.
Glory be to the current of the motive force. May it
Rest for the quick electric shock was not what killed this cultist. His face is contorted in pain.
Nourish our ornaments. May its purity wash over our
If he was tortured.
As far as I am aware, the monastery supplies power to several major hive cities on Rykat. Hidden somewhere in the depths of this building is a reactor of monstrous, unfathomable power.
On the maladies of machine spirits in the way of diagnostic divination.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Open the door.
We need to investigate.
Mummified electro priest. The text priest's body rests on a metal table surrounded by sparking spirals of copper coil. A patina of sacred unguents covers his withered flesh. His augmetics have been polished with great care. Intricate electus cover the dead man's crossed arms and bare torso, and strands of wires envelop his head. Pascal respectfully bows his head before the dead man and carefully touches the shriveled body with the tip of his macandrite. Honored adherent, I thank you for showing us the truth of the fabricated general Pekrovar's maxim. Death does not end the service of a spirit driven. Heck. Body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. This ancient servant of the Omnissiah must be data dreaming. His mind, enveloped in digital reverie, can persist for hundreds of or thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. The sacred state of trance is a great reward only earned by the wisest and most pious servants of the machine god. Such purity of color, I have never seen anything like it. Deep tranquility shrouded in a cool white cloud. Such unity of thought and spirit. The dead are incapable of exuding such hues. Next to the table the body is resting on, you see a small amulets crafted from burned cogitator circuit boards. There is no dust on these small offerings. They were clearly left here recently. Can you hear me, Tech Priest? The light of the crypt becomes a little brighter and sharper, and the smell of ozone fills the air. The vox on the ceiling comes alive. In this dark hour, I am ready to bring you good tidings, Tech Brethren. Now respond with the words of the second galvanic hymn. Second galvanic hymn is a revered and miraculous prayer of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Naturally, you know it very well. Let us praise the twin charges, the body electric and the Omnissiah, who lights the spark of reason within us, and let us carry his charge to those who have turned their minds towards his light. Let's go for that. Let it be so indeed. Monastery is under attack by heretics. Can you help? In my data dream, I saw their unholy requests and rejected them angrily, for it is said in the 4th article of security, no unbeliever's hand shall intrude upon the operation cycle. They have seditious designs on the relic, but should I give you, who does not belong to our faith and fellowship, my blessing to stand up to the blasphemers? Number 1, we're of the same faith. The statement is true. The 1st article of security says, fear above all evils, the defilement of knowledge. And its command outweighs the prohibition contained in the 6th article of security, let knowledge be locked away from the ignorant. I think he just called me ignorant, but I'm not too sure. So be it. In the name of shaming the unbelievers, I grant you the blessing of special access and protection from the rage of the motive force, as awaiting cogitators process the ancient tech priest's command. Oh, nice. What did we get? Blessing of special access. Praetor Electrode Dar Impulse's second's blessing is a promise of protection from the fury of motive force. Grants 50% armor against shock damage. Nice. Behind door number 2. We've got another one. Mummified Electro Priest.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Have I already... Is this technically going to be the same conversation? Is that what we're doing here? Or is it just not working? Well, cultists were killed with a hit to the back from some kind of electric weapon. Well, whatever's shocking craziness out of people with electric weapons. Oh, hello. You shall be purified by the motive force, blasphemer.
I won't heed
Wait,
your
what?
cries of mercy.
Electro Priest. We're on the same side, you crazy people. Okay. Bahador. Oh, we've been ambushed. Right. Then I guess we just start the battle. %, chances to hit. Don't like those low numbers. Doing a 95 though.
You, my emperor.
Or a 37. That works quite well. Let's go and get another attack in.
I'll do it.
Nice. And yeah, these guys are all going to be melee. You know, I'm going to keep her where she is. And does nothing against Electro Priests. Oh, because I'm selecting the wrong thing for a start. No, does nothing. Psychic attacks. Fresh injury, Eye of Oblivion. Slowed, exploit. Embrace the machine. Immunity to fatigue, disturb, perplex, and staggered conditions. Reject the flesh. Shock damage suffered is increased by plus 25%. Plus deflection, shock healing. This creature restores 10 wounds each time they suffer shock damage. Ooh, that's bad. Okay.
But of course.
Oh, we don't want to do any damage. That's a bit strange. So that means we're going to be switching weapons. Very glad I went and set that up.
Will do.
That's on her.
Anything
70% chance. Okay, well, there's at least one of them gone. Oh, wow. Got like a power fist attack. Oh, there's 3 up this way as well. I didn't notice that.
Follow my
Third
lead.
one was definitely hiding.
Indeed.
Parry, beautiful. Parry, beautiful. This is not going to be a parry, and this is going to hurt. Or kind of. I actually only did 1 damage. His electro shock fist attack. Now, part of me says I should come here.
Not a problem for me.
Start to take this guy out. Beautiful. Ah, damn it. Oh, wait, what? I clicked on that square. Madness. Stack up the abilities then. Cassia. Let us. Him.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Pascal. He's bleeding on the target. I assume they can still bleed. Yes, they can.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
What a miss. Let's attempt to finish you off.
Successfully terminated.
Good. All right. So the 3 priests on this side are all dead. Let us. 60 shock damage instead, and his character reduced by -12. Now I don't want these guys to suffer shock damage. Go ahead and deploy this guy. Oh wow, she's gone full angry. Advice and guidance. First time in combat that an ally becomes the target of a psyker's psychic power. The ally gains +10. Oh, yes, of course. Well, is half. That weakness.
Running binary override.
For joint analysis, that'll do. Have you come through to there?
God Emperor, move through me! Feed the fire in my
you
heart!
missed the second one. Have we made it? Yeah. No, we didn't. We're like, what, 1 short? 5 short.
Will do. Be gone.
39 damage. That's just a bit disgusting. So all AP and MP and gains +5 MP at the end of the turn. They do not lose MP after performing attacks.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
War and
It will be done. Target well struck.
ah, point blank miss.
Victory is imminent.
Dodged. Parry. Well, he's my tank. Can I then charge to? Wait, I can actually do a charge and hit something.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake. Suits my purposes.
Slowly just walks up
Nothing
to
of
him,
value has been lost.
chops his head off. None of them have any loot.
A new challenge for me?
Okay. Wander in here. Data altar of sacred analysis. Green screen lights up, you approach it and displays a flashing message. Pilgrim, only the words of the first galvanic hymn will reveal to you the gifts hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me, let us sing this canticle too. Clearly expecting you to enter the rest of the verse. Pascal, please. He's clearly in his throat, but then stops abruptly after a brief pause. He averts his gaze and says in a rasping voice, "It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn." Emperor, help us all. The esteemed Magos has been caught out not knowing a prayer, and now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. What was the question? Let us sing this canticle too. I'm going to assume the Omnisire. I don't think I've picked anything up that tells me about prayers, do I? Handwritten letter with a seal. That's just on the training of worthy servants. No, maybe I will find something. Oh, what have we got in the goods?
Operation.
No prayer books. Okay, no prayer books. Let's go back. Like there could be something worthwhile in there if I can figure out what the first prayer is. There are no wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror. Oh, hello.
Satisfied with that answer? I will repeat my question again. The last electro priest you killed, where did you find him?
Oh, wow.
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the corpse emperor! Another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
That's mental. The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A foresword and a vox hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters on his chest. Interrogator Van Calix, I presume.
Yes. Well, since you know who I am, and are in no hurry to kill me, I infer that you serve the Emperor, not his enemies. Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrichs Van Calix of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
And you.
Shadow. A great big sun-eclipsing, chain-weaving shadow. I can see the threads, myriads of them extending toward us all, and all of them creeping off toward him like snakes, shrouding us in poison. My, oh my, do I sense trouble, and it's right in my throat. It itches.
Puff of black smoke comes out of the Psyker's mouth and dissipates at once.
A Psyker? Interesting. And a diviner at that. Even more interesting. Are you sanctioned?
Don't you Inquisition me! I'm under the rogue trader's protection!
He's a member of my personal retinue and is under my protection.
Your retinue, you say? Then let's go back to my previous question. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Rogue trader Bahadur von Valancius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Ooh. Do I have a go at him? Do I simply enter him? Or... do I simply tell him to wait for a better time?
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Are you now?
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You are addressing a rogue trader.
He sounds so British.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You're
Okay.
familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the Final Dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted Final Dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Point to the corpse.
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
What a guy. I can help you with this.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Choose party members. No, he has to come. What class is he? Annoying, I can't find out. Now, I would assume he's pretty much... well, I guess an operative, really. I will miss the extra attacks. Thinking Idira? I think Priest are hiding somewhere near the cogitator. Oops, I didn't actually want to go to my thing. I want to get rid of the message. He is... oh, he's a warrior. Oh, okay. And I have to upgrade him by 12 levels. Dark attack rank, characters, gain talent. Oh, yes, of course. Summary, he is somewhat dogmatic. His equipment is Force Sword. He does actually have a Biomancer's staff. And then he goes auto pistol. Okay, so we do need to get him a better pistol, no doubt. Black vest. If only I actually had some of my equipment left, he could have maybe even had some of it. So, warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain toughness bonus plus agility percentage critical hit chance. For enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells, that's melee attacks. I don't know how much melee he'll be doing. Is increased by percentage against enemies not armed with melee weapons. Increased by 20% of the warrior's total armor. Let's get thick skin. And toughness, weapon, skill. Agility's 45, that's pretty good. Strength. Okay, let's do willpower. Let's do... We've got endure. Every enemy who survives an attack enhanced by this ability will attack the warrior in return. One enemy breakthrough. I'm going to go forceful strike. And how does he stack up? You got any skill that's particularly high? Law of Xenos. Law of the Warp, which is what ideally needed to have taken over from Idira. Yep, so not really anywhere near the top, we say, ranks of any one skill. Let's put up your Law of Xenos. Let's increase your toughness. Striker's armor increased by 5%. This bonus increased by 5% at the start of every round of combat except the first. Sure. That's not bad. Law of Xenos. Which damage increased by against enemies not armed with a melee weapon. Plus 4 damage deflection against the first attack made by every enemy this combat. Sure. For that. Grants plus 10 movement points at the end of the turn. The warrior does not provoke attacks of opportunity this turn. Warrior gains plus 4 MP for each kill and may use their MP after attacking or using abilities. And of course, let's use medikits for that. The medikite skill. Also, the warrior gains an additional plus 4 wounds whenever a medikit is used on them. Hardened scars. Whenever the warrior is hit while under the endure effect, their damage deflection is increased by plus 1 until the warrior's next turn. Very nice. Get that on 55 out of 43. That's impressive. Let's get weapon skill this time. Deals damage increased by 50% against Xenos, plus 100% against Chaos Worshippers or Dokari, 100% against demons. Sure, let's go for Purge Soul. Deals plus 1. 1 plus Psycho's Psi rating plus 1 times Resolve divided by 4. 2. 4. I'm going to attempt to work that out on the top of my head. Choose Common Talent. Like a Psi rating is increased by plus 1 until the end of combat every time an ally uses a heroic act. Not much. Like a critical hit chance is increased by 4%. The momentum reaches 200 during the Psychic turn. The Psychic gains plus 5 to all characteristics, plus 1 resolve, plus 1 to deflection. Enemies adjacent to the Psychic suffer 10% more damage. Oh, we know that one. Creatures that allies gain half bonuses of no heresy. However, their Law Xenos and Law Warp are always 0. All allies excluding Xenos in the current party gain plus 5 to the same characteristics as was chosen for humanity's finest. Sure. We'll get toughness again. And we'll put it to coercion. And complete! Huzzah. Okay. Hey, how you going? Welcome to the stream, Hot Dice. Let's see if we can find the hard and comfortable Soma meditation, equipment neural ports. But his body is still warm. He's only bled to death recently.
Victory awaits.
Logic of 95%. We might actually fail. Pascal. He's not as logical as he thought he was.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Hello. What goods do we have? A prayer sheet. Leather armor. Nothing overly special. Charged staff. And nothing overly special. And some goods. Okay, let's keep coming out. Good.
Follow my lead.
Oh. Got a lot of zapping going on. Oh, we've got timed running. This will be fun.
Doubt is for the weak.
Have just the one guy.
Take a knee and bow before me.
I have been ambushed. Really? Now is not the time. Now is really not the time. Let's start the battle. I assume these things will go off during the fight. Who have we got? Argenta. Let's take out the cultist fighter. Dead. Very dead. So unbelievably dead. And we have a fighter. We do have a gunner here. We'll need taking out. Okay, that's definitely round one done.
Out of my way!
Gunners at the back as well. Dodged.
Death to the weak.
Hell of a long shot.
You'll regret this.
Ouch. Pascal. Why can we not see these guys that all these guys can see us? Very rude. Nope, can't even see them from there. Can see them from there. Go for a precise shot through the ranks of everybody.
Significant value.
Beautiful shooting. No line of sight on anyone else, unfortunately.
Death to non-believers! Enjoy your luck while you
wow.
still draw breath! I serve the ruinous powers!
That's quite frankly charged to get this guy.
Are the best ones.
And let's finish him off.
Reduced to dust!
Hide and cover, quite frankly.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Back down here, quite frankly. Or you get killed. And let's have
If I may.
Argenta take another shot. Very nice. Attempt to destroy the gunner.
For the weak.
He's dead. And then that's Cassia as well. Ardor can run, duck, and hide, almost, quite frankly. Cultist gunner. Don't like that. And a cultist gunner right at the back as well. Let's
All too easy.
Yeah, why not give yourself some extra wounds and just hide that
Chaos
for now?
guides me.
There's no one in that little gap. Also, what do we have? Iron Arm. The target gains +10 strength and toughness until the end of combat. Oh. Not quite in range.
The Emperor is on our side.
Done and done. All allies in a circle with a 5-star radius gain +1 resolve until the end of combat. Every additional stack of this effect increases resolve bonus by +2. Deals 2 to 5 direct damage. Okay, well that explains that one.
Everyone, step aside.
Hello. You see anybody? You can. What chance of hitting the guy right at the back? 95%.
The Emperor, none. It's the Emperor's.
Well, he's a mess on the floor.
High momentum.
It's going to be a bit of a messed up fight, to be honest. If I came to there, could I charge this guy?
My place is at the fore.
Then let's
I
finish
will
him
do
off.
my duty. I took care of this one.
Those all pay an MP and gains +5 MP until
No
the
matter
end
the cost.
of the turn. Let's... if we can finish this fight.
Reduced to dust.
Oh, we've still got one guy left. Oh, he's behind me.
It will be done.
He is behind you.
I took care of this one.
Pause a second because things are going a little bit mental.
Join me in prayer.
If you step back, let's have
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
come to here. Okay, and let's unpause whilst things keep zapping like crazy. Let us also...
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
No, do you know what does this do again? Any injury received from the trap with the medicate will turn into an old injury. Too many injuries reduce the character's resolve and cause traumas. That's alright.
Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
That was terrible timing.
Ministration is a holy task.
Okay, that just gets rid of a fresh injury. Doesn't get rid of that. Movement points are reduced by half. And all just for a couple of goods. Tech use, 65%. However, you have a slightly higher tech use. Yes.
Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Damage the motive 4 circuits on purpose to turn them into weapons.
Activating motive force reserves.
Anything in here? Oh, we need some athletics.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Ah, brilliant.
Excellence matters.
Athletics. Ah, cool. We all jumped up to this point. Oh, a plasma pistol. Very nice. And a multi-key. Who can have my plasma pistol? Nobody. Oh, this guy can, but I think I want to keep him what he's got. Oh, how about...
I guide humanity
Nope.
between the stars.
Inspect the cogitator data. Pascal, don't fail me now.
My success is an irrefutable
Cards generator. You realize they are the foundation tenets of the Electro Priest religion. Standing out among them is a triumph of reason over all other facets of human nature. Okay. Standing out among them is a triumph of reason over all other facets
Duty prevails.
Human nature.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Okay, now we should be able to come forward to there. Watch that zap a little bit. Get everybody through.
Look no further.
Back. Wait for this one to finish because I tried to time this one and guess it last time. It went horribly wrong.
It's about time.
Everybody get through. Awareness, 90%.
Why? Haven't I
The
studied
motive
hard
force
enough?
infused mechanism were killed by a single devastating lightning strike. Good.
The machine god grants me insight.
Nice. Just gonna
I'll lay claim to the stars.
fighter, some more gunners. All right.
What is it, rogue trader?
What advice do you seek?
Oh, damn it. Guess we're entering a cutscene. Oh. Thanks to Magos. Save him. A crowd of cultists has surrounded a priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. Tech Priest's hoarse voice echoes under the ceiling. In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration 0, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. I am registering a severe violation of the Purity Protocol. The blessed Amarnat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Look around the hall. Heretics have taken up positions everywhere, and many more are doubtlessly hiding in the passages leading out of the hall. For now, they are all focused on the sacrilegious torture of the Tech Priest and do not notice you. We must save him without risking his life. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise, and recognize we can sabotage the power units, overloading them and thus cleansing the hall of heretics. The lightning discharges have carried the cultist corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered in the blood of innocents, are crudely painted over with emblems of the archenemy, to exude a repulsive air of soul decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. It's the first step towards falling. A small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. There's truly no other way, rogue trader. Signs of the archenemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers, even spoken without faith, their coat of arms, even deceitfully worn. All this increases the presence of the ruinous powers near you and draws their corruption attentions to you. Do not make me. Not allow corruption to touch you. We will vest ourselves in faith and kill every last traitor to the Golden Throne. I'll say I want to save here and decide, but I can't. I'm gonna go for dogmatic. Nobody wants these robes to touch them, quite frankly. Oh, that is a lot of dancing dinosaurs. I haven't been paying attention. I didn't hear any noise. Did we get a pop-up for the follow? I'm gonna go dogmatic. So be it. May the Omnissiah protect the blessed armament in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemers. No, okay, we're around this way. We want to kill all of the heretics. That is exactly what I want. Yes, correct. We've got some zapping there. We've got this over there. They're down there. And that is over there. Okay, then. Probably want... Can we... Okay, let's get you there.
The Emperor
Let's
sets
get
my
you
path. Blessed
up
be the
here.
road that we take.
Get you a little bit closer.
Color the uncolored.
What ails you?
You forward a bit.
They fear to look at me because of my appearance.
You forward a bit.
I fear.
Join me in prayer.
Come to here. And who can we hit? We got a fighter. We got a fighter. Fighter. Cultist gunner. Cultist gunner. Oh, I can't see him anymore. He has... Oh, he... Where is he? I'm not quite sure. Oh, is this him down here? No. He's disappeared. Gunner, gunner, and gunner. Fighter. Okay, we do have a gunner in the back, but I'm going to start shooting the ones up here.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Submit and you'll die quickly.
The monsters demand your death.
Right. Let's actually then move our characters in and forward. So I'm going to get her to take out these two. We do have a gunner down there. He's no longer pinned to this thing. That does kind of scare me. Now I want to get this guy here. Abelard can come to here. Let's have you forward as well, basically. You can stay where you are, a little bit exposed, but you need to make sure you're in range of Argenta. Let's move you forward one. Move you forward to there. And Heinrich can come and join you. Okay. And let's go ahead and save the game there. Thank you. Thank you very much for the sub. Let's save. And we have 26 cultists to kill. Would be 27, but we opened by murdering one of them brutally. Now, of course, nice if we could get a small breakdown, but we've got what looks like 5, 6, 10, 13, 16... Wait, there's more than 26. Has to be. 5, 10, 18, 22, 26. A lot more. A lot more. A lot more. A lot more than 26. Game's lying to me. Anyway, we are going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back next time, we will do this fight, but we are unfortunately out of time. Thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for the subscription. That takes a look. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, as for